And we're back. One of my favorite ways to meal prep. Check this out. Yo, what's up? Huh? Where'd my top go? Bunch of rice. One thing of rice. So that's about, I don't know, how many grams of carbs? 84 plus 84. 168 grams of carbs. 168 grams of carbs. A bunch of ham. All right. That's it. A bunch of rice, a bunch of carbs, and this is the key right here. I'm telling you guys, nobody believes me when I say this. Nobody believes me. But you guys are all being fooled by the supplement companies. When you bulk, if you want to get larger, I personally don't think that you need nearly as much protein as they say. You do need protein, obviously. But more importantly than protein, you need energy. So. Bam. Bam. So this is going to be a giant dish of basically protein, rice, and you're like, where's the veggies? Well, the veggies are the sauce. So good. So, basically got a giant thing, got spices. What's up? Showing you a quick way to meal prep. That's 160, that's about 200 grams of carbs. Well, 170, plus the sugar, a bunch of rice. Then I added a bunch of ham to it because I have leftover ham. I have leftover ham from the holidays. So it's like if you're bulking, what's up guys? If you're bulking and trying to put on size, you don't need as much protein. You need more carbohydrates and energy. If you're doing volume training like I am and trying to get big, right? You know, it's about volumizing and doing sarcoplasmic hypertrophy. If you're enjoying this, ask into the chat. Let me know. So if you didn't see the whole video in the beginning, I'll show you something. So like for you guys who want to build muscle or get larger, I was a super skinny kid. So I built a little bit of mass. So I'm going to show you, if you get some jasmine rice and you're in a pinch, you grab a few of these, heat like 2 or 3 of them up. Then get you a sauce like curry. The reason you want tikka masala is tikka masala has yogurt, tomato. Yogurt is a digestive enzyme, okay? Smoked paprika, turmeric, vasodilators, paprika, cumin seeds, cilantro, onion. So all my veggies are in my sauce. So the veggies are in my sauce. I have a bunch of carbs, and I'm going to go train back later, and I'm going to get a hellacious pump. So when you want to train for volume, it's not about the protein, guys. Protein is important, but if you're trying to put size and get your body to swell up, it's about energy. And I think rice, coconut cream, and rice, and yeah, I eat more protein than the average person, but my protein isn't nearly, I know people who are half my size who are like under 200 pounds who are eating like 1.5 grams per pound of body weight, and they're not cutting, they're bulking. Guys, if you're bulking, you don't need as much protein. You up your protein when you want to cut, but you can't keep that all year, man. So you see, look at that. That is a bunch of protein, a bunch of rice, and a bunch of veggies all mixed together, right? And I take a giant bowl and I eat on this, put it all in one, eat it, carry it with me. Why would you take 7 containers and do all this when you put everything in one big bowl and just eat out of the same container? I've never understood why people do that. It's not practical in the real world. You know, if you work in an office or you do something, you can't just have little meals ready to go. And I'll eat my food cold if I have to. I don't care because my food tastes amazing. Amazing. So, and this is a pre-workout meal. Look at all that food. And I'll get through this before lunch. So, but you gotta remember I'm training twice a day too. And I'm not training for strength. I'm training for hypertrophy. So if you guys don't know the difference between training for strength and training for hypertrophy, boy, that's a big difference, man. The biggest shift in my body where I started building more muscle was when I stopped focusing on protein and I started focusing on my calories. And when I train, instead of lifting the weight, I don't care about how much weight I'm lifting. I'm using the weight to stimulate my muscle and put blood into the muscle. And that works, man. All that heavy ass lifting and stuff, man, you will get results from it. But I'm almost 40 years old, man. As I get older, all that heavy lifting, it ain't where it's at, man. Not if you're just trying to get swole. Now, this isn't the best way to train if you want to be strong, but if you want to build like full muscle, oh yeah. So, keep everything clean. Keep clean. Clean, clean, all day clean. You know what my cardio is? I don't do cardio. I clean my house. Lift weights and clean. Clean things. That's your cardio. I used to do a lot of cardio. But cardio just turns me really skinny. So I stopped doing as much cardio and put all that effort into lifting weights and volume, and that's what happened. I got bigger. So anyways, it's kind of how it works. What's up, guys? Yum, yum, yum. Oh, man. Got all this ready to go. All righty. Super excited, too, because I'm hungry. The only thing I've had today is orange juice and sugar and carbs, which is fine. But I woke up. Actually, I can't say that I had a smoothie. I did eat my peach smoothie with 50 grams of whey protein. I did have that this morning. But, That guy's in the shop. I was kind of in a pissed off mood earlier because my rice cooker broke. So I had to go buy a new rice cooker. So now that we bought the rice cooker, I'm in a better mood because food is the hardest thing when you're bulking. Food is the hardest thing. Like for me, I don't do good on ketosis. I train too hard. I burn too much glycogen. I do better when I load up on carbs and I train. If your body has more energy, it can do a lot of good stuff. People that take away all their energy and just eat a bunch of protein and vegetable, they'll get lean, but like, I don't think they look as good. They look like they're starving and they're shriveled up. You know, I'm trying to get my biceps up to 20 inches. You know what I'm saying? I want 20-inch arms again. Well, the biggest my arms have ever been were like 18 and a half, 19. Back when I was 300 pounds. But it was heavy deadlifts and surgery, man. All that heavy ass lifting, it ain't required to build muscle, man. It's the pump. It's the constant tension. If you want to get stronger, rest more. You want to get bigger, you got to pump blood. You got to stop thinking of the weight. You got to stop thinking of the weight as an external. It depends on how you're training, but most of the people that come into my channel, they don't care about how much weight they can lift. They don't care. They just want to look better. They just want to have their sleeves in their shirt hug their arms. So if that's your case, that's good. None of my clients are on keto. All of them eat carbs every day. Every day. 2 or 3 times a day. But they also train hard. So they know how to pump blood around. They actually know how to train. Man, that hits the spot. I'm gonna try to do this challenge because I have a bad habit. Let me know if you guys have any bad habits. I have a bad habit of sometimes being, I'm not gonna say negative, but I kind of think I'm more of a realist than an optimist. And I'm trying to take 1 week and have no negative anything come out of my mouth for 1 week. Nothing about myself or anybody else. I'm trying to go 1 week and not say anything negative. What a fucking glorious day. I didn't say I wouldn't cuss though. It's that effing flipping my flapjacks beautiful day. All right. Also, you guys, I'm going to be training. You want to come see me and you're near Macon, come to the One Life in Macon, Georgia. That's where I'm a trainer. Come see me, come meet me. I'll talk to you and we can have a conversation. All right. So, see right here, see how them arms are getting fuller? Been lifting a lot lighter. I got a whole program I've written for this. An entire program. I call it the Comeback King because I'm gonna get massive, like in my arms and in my chest. Not in my waist though, because rice is easily digested. What bloats me is when I eat a bunch of vegetables. When I eat a bunch of veggies, I just don't feel good. So what I do is I take the vegetables and I blend them up into sauces, or I take curries with spices, and I try to put my vegetables in my sauces, right? For dessert, fruit is dessert, not on the main menu. I know some people that wake up and they eat fruit and toast and egg and avocado. Why would you mix all that food together in one meal? Like, if I ate a bunch of fruit and then a bagel and then egg and milk and coffee, if I ate all that, I would feel like shit. I feel better when I eat carbs and protein together with some fat. And I'm 230 pounds at 6'4", and I'm probably gonna bulk back up to like 250, right? And when I bulk, it's pretty simple. My diet is so simple. It's like the same thing every day. It's a good quality rice. I don't use bullshit rice with glyphosates in that. I get rice or pastas. I like rice more than pasta. I love white rice. Oats are okay, but a lot of the oats in the store are low quality, and I don't do well with a lot of gluten. Gluten makes me feel bad. So because of that, if I eat bread or rice, I make sure it's a good source. It's real bread, it's real rice. There's nothing wrong. Like I like my pasta from Peru, because Peru is just got really good quality pasta. And of course, Italy, because look, if you look at how Italians make pasta, the Italians make pasta and it takes like a week for it to dry. So in the United States, like just do this. We'll get off the pasta. Go to Walmart, where I just bought my rice cooker, and go get a thing of golden wheat bread. Take that golden piece of wheat bread and then put it under a faucet and put water on it. And it'll be like a sponge. And people eat that. That's not food. Like, my sister is a nurse, right? And I love her to death. I'm not going to say anything negative, but how can you feed your kids macaroni and cheese from a container and sugary cereal? Like, just think about that. That stuff is so bad for you. It's like food is medicine, man. Like meats, rices. And again, you may say, where are the vegetables? I don't eat a lot of vegetables. I do eat them. I like carrots raw. I like spinach raw. I like apples raw. But a lot of times I will blend up veggies and put like turmeric and ginger and coriander, and I'll mix it all together and I'll make like curry sauces out of vegetables. I like to blend up my veggies and put them in the sauces and then pour it over my meat and rice. And a lot of people think I eat a lot of protein. I eat a lot of protein, yeah. But I know guys who are half my size in the gym, 160, 170 pound guys, they're eating more protein a day than I do. It's not about your protein, guys. Stop buying protein and instead try this. Go get a honey baked ham. Instead of spending $50 for a thing of protein, why don't you get a giant honey baked ham that's a real pig, slice it up, get it for like $32. You can get it $2 to $3 per pound already cooked, and eat ham, rice, and curry seasoning 3 to 4 times a day, every time you're hungry, before and after you train, and just eat that. And watch what happens to your body. The carbs, the fats, the energy. The key point is to use curry sauce, tikka masala or butter chicken, because it has turmeric, it has pepper, it has celery seed. It has all the things that you would get from 20 different supplements. It increases your vasodilation. It has dietary fiber. It's got coconut cream. And then here's another thing. You know what I add to it? And here's the kicker. In between meals, if I want to bulk, here it is. Holy shit, a gallon of whole milk. This is your food prep. You can live off this for the rest of your life and bulk. I'm telling you. Now, people are going to say it's crazy, but try it. Try it for 30 days. For 30 days and watch what happens. And I promise you, you will get bigger and stronger. And here's the kicker. Instead of doing all that heavy lifting, don't focus about how much weight you can move. Focus on how the weight makes the inside. Like, think about when you're lifting weights, the number of pounds is not important. What's important is, can I take this muscle and can I contract it? Can I contract my muscle against this weight? That's what's going to cause hyperplasia and sarcoplasmic hypertrophy. There we go. All right. Now that we're done with that. So I guess I am going to do this. And if you're in a pinch, eat this. If you're in a pinch, eat this. All right, and I would normally put it all in one bowl, but I don't have the ability to do that because my bowl is missing a lid. So, how do you meal prep? Here you go. You ready for the secret? Here's the secret meal prep technique. You ready for it? Such a big secret. All right. Here's the prepping technique. Here it is. You ready? Wha-bam. One meal. That's how I do it. I make a big container, and then I scoop out of a big container. Now, that meal that I made was a snack and 3 other meals. So that one thing, I like to wake up early and make my food fresh every morning because I don't like leftovers. I'll eat them if I have to. I used to be homeless. I've eaten dog food. I've eaten cat food. I've eaten some pretty nasty shit. One time I took a tomato and a thing of coffee and I put it together in a smoothie and blended it with dog food. It was disgusting, but I ate that shit. You know what I mean? So, this was when I was homeless many years ago before I joined the Navy and did all that. All right. Oh, Lilith. Hey, what's up, Lilith? Cool. So I did some meal prepping. Yeah, I was in a bad mood earlier, Lilith. Now I got my food. See, when I'm hungry, I get hangry. And people around me know that. I'm a pretty, look, it's like this. I remember you from earlier. I get hangry. I get angry when I'm hungry because I train my ass off. And if I don't eat, all the work in the gym goes to waste. Remember, your body, when you're building muscle, is made in the kitchen. Your food is more important than your training. Kinda. Sorta. But anyways, here's the meal prep. It's ham. I cooked 20 pounds of ham for the holidays. So I cut the ham up, and because I'm eating a lot of fats and carbs, I don't need as much protein. Now, for the vegetables, check this out. I got it, don't worry, I appreciate that. So here's the thing. Tikka masala. Tikka masala is made from the United Kingdom. It's got yogurt. What is yogurt? Yogurt is a digestive enzyme. So you got a digestive enzyme, so you don't need to supplement with probiotics and prebiotics because you've got cultures. You got a bacteria culture, you got tomato paste. Tomatoes are good. You've got paprika and turmeric and smoked paprika. Those are vasodilators. Oh yeah, I made my rice. Well, technically no. Okay, technically I didn't make my rice because I got to go to the, I love Indian food. I lived in Yokosuka, Japan for 3 years. And in Yokosuka, Japan, they have a lot of Japanese curry, but they also have a lot of Indian curry. And boy, it's so good. I fell in love with butter chicken and tikka masala and garlic cheese naan and all that. But no, I'll show you the rice cooker I got when I went to the store. But I also got me these because I like the Uncle Ben's coconut jasmine rice. They got a little bit of canola oil, 10 grams. So if I take 20, if I put 2 of these pouches, 20 grams of fat. So this really is a high carb. This is probably like 50% carbs, 30% protein, and 10% fat, 20% fat. So I like a higher carb diet. And this is the rice cooker I got. This is the one I got from the store. So now I cook rice a lot. So what I like to do is I like to cook the rice, keep it on the counter, and then keep it warm, and that's all my main carb. You don't need to make dieting complicated. So listen, canola oil is not the best for you, no. However, canola oil isn't gonna destroy you if you're active and you're somewhat competent. You know, canola oil isn't gonna like destroy you. Okay. The guys are cutting trees in the yard, so what I gotta do is I gotta get all this stuff together and get ready to go because the guys are cutting trees in the yard. So we're cutting trees down today. So there's my meal prep. I've got me some meals. So I've got 3 of those, right? Pop that there. All right, I ate my meal. I've got this, I've got that. Pop this right here, put some of this in here. Get the soapy suds going. Soap, 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 soap. Soap and suds. Soap and suds. Then I have a nice lunch box, but I'm not going to use it today. Instead of using my nice lunch box, I'm just going to take these and put them in a bag, because I'm going to put this bag inside of another bag. But what I do is I put them like that, and I'll take another one and put that inside of another bag. Now, why would you put a bag inside of a bag? Well, I'll show you why. Because then I take another bag and I do this. You ready for it? Here's the key. I take another bag, and because I have a bag in between another bag, I disperse the coldness and I kind of create a layer system. I'm using physics in my bag to create an internal cooler. And by doing so, this will last all day with none. So then I take that and I twist it. So that is how you take 3 grocery bags and make an insulated, cool-proof lunchbox that'll keep it just as cool as a Yeti cooler for about a day. Now, I'll get through this soon, so I'll take that. Got the soap going. Boink. I didn't get a shower today, so this is my shower this morning. Cool, shower's done. Got my bags. All right. Oh yeah, I bought a rice cooker, but you gotta remember, oh, I got the rice cooker. You saw it. You just saw the rice cooker, right? Oh, heck yeah, I got it. But now I have my gym bag. So here's my gym bag. And I do have a nice cooler. Like, I have a very nice Yukon $200 cooler, but there's no sense in using it today. It's not needed. It's not really needed today. So instead, I'm going to take this. I've got me some extra clothes, right? And I'm going to stick my food in my bag, right? Pop that right there. Pop that right there. There we go. We got an extra pair of shorts, socks, and underwear. There we go. Simple as that. Got my other bag right here. That goes inside of there. There we go. Then the food goes inside of there. And now we're pretty much ready to go. Do a quick little pose here for you guys. Again, we're bulking from the side. You see from the side, you see the thickness in the triceps coming in. Right. Again, we're not lean, we're not like shredded, but we still got a little bit of abs in there. But the arms are getting bigger, the chest is getting bigger, and the program's working. What's that on top of the what? You said there's something on top of what? What's that on top of the hi-fi? I don't know what you mean by hi-fi. What you mean? You talking about the dog over here? The thing that was behind me? What you talking about? So now we also need to take our morning supplements. I'm using this Test Booster. Technically, it's a testosterone optimizer. I don't know if I'm going to get it again. It's from Jocko, which is a former military guy. I went to his gym in California when I lived in California. Jocko seems to be a pretty good supplement. I like it because it's got boron, DIM, Tongat Ali, and Fidejo agressis at a 10-to-1 extract. So I find that it has kind of been good for me. On top of the speaker. Which one? Which one? This one? This one? On the speaker? That? Talking about this one? Oh yeah, that's a bear and a bull. Remember, I used to be a stock trader, so I won some stock trading competitions. And then, yeah. So I got a bull. So it's a bull and it's a bear because I don't know how much you know about stocks, but the stock market is basically a giant bears versus bulls fight between capitalism and buyers and sellers. So bulls make money when the market goes up and bears make money when the market goes down. So got that. Got me a wash rag because sometimes I get a dirty butthole when I train. It is what it is. And this is my eyeball. This is a picture of my eyeball. So, all right. Oh, you're a beautician? Oh, sweet. So you're a beautician? That's cool. A lot of money in beautician. Girls always trying to look their best. Oh, they're cutting trees out here now. So, they're cutting trees. Oh, you're a beautician. Cool. Deb, which state are you in? See this? There's my food. What I do with my food is I do this. I open a container in my bag like this, right, when I travel. Oh, nice. I was looking for that. I've been looking for those. Anyways, I take this and I put my food in a side compartment in my bag. Basically, so here's the thing. Here's a hack for you. Get a bag that has a compartment for shoes, but instead of putting shoes in there, put that as an external. That's where my food goes. So my food goes on the side of my bag. I've got all my clothes, I've got everything, and pretty much I'm now kind of set for the day, right? Give or take. You're in Hong Kong? You're in Hong Kong? So you speak Mandarin? You speak Mandarin or you speak Cantonese? You speak Mandarin or Cantonese? Are you my ex-wife? Are you my ex-wife? Do you know my ex-wife? My ex-wife who destroyed my heart. Are you my ex-wife? My ex-wife is from China. She's from Guangzhou, and she speaks Cantonese. Do you know my ex-wife? Are you a Zong? Are you Li Zong? That was my ex-wife's name. Li Zong. Li Zhang. Everybody called her Zhang, but it was pronounced Zong. Yeah, well, the thing is, I've always had a little bit of Asian fever, I guess, when I lived in Japan. Hell no, we were different. She spoke Cantonese and she was from Guangzhou. I've been to China. I went to Guangzhou and I ordered tea. And when you sat there and drank your tea, you had to, when your cup was empty, you hit the table. And when you tapped the table, they gave you cups. And when they put the silverware and all the stuff down, they would put silverware down in bowls and you had to take all the water and rinse everything and pass out the dishes. That was my experience in China. So I've got my food, I've got my water. I'm gonna take me a little V8 for some caffeine. And then we're gonna be on our way because these guys are cutting trees out and I don't wanna be at the house while they're cutting trees. So. Real Hong Kong gals are different. Cool. Oh, that's cool. Well, I'll tell you this. I love the Chinese culture because I love rice. So if you're in Hong Kong, then you gotta approve my rice maker, dude. Look at that. That's a good rice maker. That's the one that I got. It's got the little spot where you can put veggies on top. I won't cook veggies on top of it. What I'll do is I'll heat my protein up on top of it. You said real Chinese girls are different, real Hong Kong girls are different. I believe that. Alrighty. Dun, 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 dun. Gotta take my vitamins. Gotta take my vitamins. So I take this vitamin, which is technically a form of a SARM, but what it does is it's MK677. And what it does is it keeps my appetite up. So when I'm trying to grow, I use that, and it helps stimulate my appetite. Here we go. 11 o'clock. Dang, what a crazy morning. They fucked up a lot of life? What you mean? What you mean they fucked up a lot of life? What you mean? I don't know. My ex-wife really did a number on me. But, I mean, to be fair, I can't blame her because I wasn't exactly the best husband. But I think that, I don't know, I think there was small things that I had to go through, and she and I just clashed. Yeah, they do. So why do you come to my channel, Lilith? How old are you, Lilith? You're in Hong Kong, you're a beautician. How old are you? Am I beautiful? Compared to your clients, how am I? From a beautician standpoint, am I beautiful? I ain't got much left after my divorce, so hopefully I'm pretty. My divorce really took a lot out of me, man. That divorce almost killed me. That divorce almost killed me. No joke. Every love, die, soul, die with it. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, that may be true. But the pain of divorce has made me realize that I don't think I'm capable of ever loving another person. I'm not capable of loving another human being again. I'm one of those people where I'm one and done. I gave love my best shot. I'm done. I am never going to be able to love someone again like I loved her. I gave up my family. I moved across the country. For 5 years, I barely saw my family. And I gave up everything, and all it did was leave me fucking homeless. So, I'm one of those people who really believe. I'm one of those people who believe in people nice, and I get taken advantage of a lot in life. So, the older I get, the more I just kind of talk on YouTube. And when I'm not, like the other day, I went to a store to buy something, and then someone told me, I went up to them and said, "What's up, baby?" And they ended up complaining to me because I said baby. It's like, what? I don't know. The world's very cruel. I'm almost 40. I'm getting close to 40, almost 40. They're cutting trees down outside, and I'm going to build a building out here. So. Oh, someone sent me a text message. I just bought a unit to put on side over here. Make sure these guys are good. Good thumbs? Cool, cool. Oh, hell yeah, they're doing it. They got it all right here. Cool. Sweet. Good. All right. Ha ha ha. How do I know you're not taking my identity? Tree's falling. You're becoming a cat lady? What's wrong with cats? I have 2 cats. All right. Well, I am going to, well, let's see here. Let me check a message. I will be right back. Oh no, we're good. Be safe. How do I know that you're not trying to steal my identity, take my name, get my age? Anyways, if you tried to do that, you'd realize there's not really much to steal. All the stuff that I have, all my valuables, all my gold, all my silver, they're in a location in a safety deposit box.